Good morning, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and today I bring you guys my Monkey D.Garp deck profile 2024 post OP09. Let's get straight into this. So if you don't know, Garp is a leader that actually becomes really good once the new 5 cost Garp comes out. However, that card is not out yet, and it's kind of the reason why I want to make this video, because I think that card is actually really good for the deck. And yeah, Monkey D. Garp is one of my favorite black leaders because of his ability, who has the ability on your turn, when your leader or a character you control has Dawn attached to him, you give -1 cost to a character for each Dawn attached. Meaning by putting Dawn on your characters, you're actually lowering the cost of your opponent's characters, allowing you to then KO them, which is actually a really cool effect. He is Navy type, which is pretty awesome, and he is the red and black attribute. First things first, we're playing 2 copies of Kuzan. Kuzan is just the heart and soul of the deck. For a lot of these lesser popular leaders, Kuzan is just a heart and soul. The fact that he just -5 cost for free is just absolutely insane. Because one of the restrictions to Garp's ability is that he only affects characters that are 7 costs or less. Meaning, with Kuzan, feels you can affect any character with your Dawn manipulation, which feels really awesome. Not to mention, he's just a 10/10 that kills any 5 costs on play, which feels pretty awesome. We're also playing lovely Stussy as 2 copies. Stussy just kills anything in the game, which actually feels pretty nice. You do need to kill one of your own characters. However, we're playing enough of small characters that is not a problem at all. Stussy helps you clear out whatever you need to kill by trashing 1 card you control, which feels pretty awesome. She's also a 9/9, which is just great stats. We're also playing 2 copies of Isho, because Isho is just a really good card. Literally, this is 8 cost 9k that says, hey, 1 dot attached to me. Give all your opponent characters -3 costs. Also, on play, if your opponent has 6 or more cards in their hand, make them trash 2, which feels pretty awesome. We're also playing 4 copies of Sakazuki, who's just a 6 cost 7k that has the ability to trash 1 card for hand to KO an opponent's character's 5 costs, which actually feels really good because we have cards in this deck that can lower by 4, meaning this card literally kills anything in the game that is 9 costs or less. It feels pretty nice. We're also playing, of course, 2 copies of Monkey D. Luffy. This card's really cool. It basically says when attacking, you may kill one of your opponent's 2 cost characters, but then you could also shuffle back trash from your graveyard to gain power, which actually is pretty cool. It's a really solid 2 of. I just felt like it was really cool in the deck, and ultimately I really enjoyed it. We're also playing 4 copies of Chaka. This is actually the heart and soul of the deck. This card allows you to put Rested Dawn onto your unit by putting 1 Dawn on him. So just by putting 1 Dawn onto him, you then put 2 Rested Dawn onto another character or leader, allowing you to give -3 Dawn to whatever unit you want, which is actually pretty awesome. We're also playing 4 copies of Virgo, just because it's a searchable 2K, which feels pretty nice. It's also Navy type, so keep that in mind. We're also playing 2 copies of Rob Lucci. Now, Rob Lucci is probably a 4 of in most black decks. However, he doesn't have counter, and we're not playing Gecko Moria, so we're just playing him as a 2 of. He basically says place 3 trash from your bottom of deck, and then you can KO an opponent's character at 2 costs and a character with 1 cost, which is a pretty strong effect. We're also playing 2 copies of lovely Kobe, who says trash 1 card in hand to kill a 3 cost character, which feels really good. He has counter, he doesn't, that's why we're playing as a 2/2. We're also playing 4 copies of Monkey D.Garp. This is just a 1k blocker that says you can place this card, place 1 card from your trash into the deck to give an opponent's character -1 cost. It's another 2 of we're playing, which feels pretty good. And then finally, for one of our 4-0s, we're playing 4 copies of Tashigi. Just another really great 2K that you can rest this card to give -2 cost to a character. We're also playing 4 copies of Branu, who can search any Navy card. However, he only looks at the top 3, and any other cards are trash instead, which helps you set up your graveyard, which feels pretty nice. We're also playing 2 copies of our lovely Nami, because Nami also puts Rested Dawn onto our units, allowing us to use leader ability more effectively. For our last 2K, we're playing 4 copies of Suru. Just want to staple black 2Ks in the deck. On play, give -3 cost to a character. Feels always pretty good. Or is it -2? It's minus something. Oh, let's see. -2. My bad. And then finally, we're also playing 4 copies of Sengoku. It's a new card from the Smoker Structure deck. Basically says, hey, if your leader is Navy type, you may place 2 Navy type cards from your hand. Basically trash them in order to draw 3. Which is actually primarily Navy type, so it's actually just an insane card to fix hands. We're also playing 2 copies of Ice Age, allowing us to hit our bigger units a lot easier. We're also playing 2 copies of Tempest Kick, just a great card in general. And we're also playing 2 copies of Navy HQ, just a field spell we're allowed to use that basically says, hey, on play, give -1 cost. Also, activate main if your leader is Navy type, give -1 cost. So meaning if we're going against an 8 cost character, you can have all HQs on field, we can just minus it by 1, down to 7 cost character, allowing us to affect it with leader ability, which feels pretty awesome. So yeah, that's it for deck profile. I hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid. See you on the next one, and bye-bye.